Good morning. This is Bill Perkins today. Feeding my dogs outside and wanted to share this pretty sweet sunrise going on. Now it's pretty much all the way up, but it's wild looking. Dang, look at that. Too bad it's gonna burn off and be 105 later. Gotta enjoy it while we can.
If you're looking for an adventure, then head on down to the Lone Star State. There's a guy down there wandering around. No, he ain't lost, he's just looking to be found. We're ranching with Bill.
Just got back from town, picked up a little feed. Of course, stopped by the old country corner and got myself some water and my little go-go juice. Now we're back. Starting the day off, we're feeding some cows. The grass is junk. Worst time of year for grass quality, I believe. So, of course, I got protein tubs out to supplement a little bit, and I'm feeding cubes just twice a week for now. So we're starting the day off that way, and we're, of course, kicking out a little mineral. Anyway, we got several things on the list for today. Bull pasture tank is dry. I mean, it is dry. I've been here for almost 6 years, and it's never been dry. Because it's never been dry, the water well has never been used. I went yesterday to kick it on, and first off, it didn't kick on. The little finagling in the power box there inside the well, and got the water rolling, and it starts dumping. I've got a broken water line inside the well house, so I got to repair that and get their trough rolling. I ran a hose over to the trough for the time being, thank goodness. And later this evening, I'm going down to the big city, and my brother-in-law, he's a baseball man. He's got a wooden bat company. He makes wooden bats. I go help him out about once a week in the evening, so just another long day. Just a girl, just an ordinary girl, just trying to get by. So y'all come along with me, Bill Perkins. We're A1 ranching. This time of year, with it being so hot and so dry, and our forage is kind of dying off, it's very important to monitor your cattle's body composition. Every time you put eyes on them, you need to catch them before they kind of start to fall off, and try to implement different things that can get them through, well, hopefully this next month or so, because be honest, September here is still hot. And of course, checking tanks, checking mineral. At this point, they've all got calves on them, and their calves are starting to grow pretty good, so we definitely don't want those calves to start pulling these cows down. And I'm just glaring all over the place. Start pulling these cows down. We want that mother to be able to continue to grow that calf, because we still got a few months here before we wean calves off of them. So the longer the calf is on the mama, the better for everybody. Grass is a little short on the hilltop. Watch out, y'all. Watch out, y'all. Y'all, get out of the way! God dang! I know you're hungry, but how am I supposed to feed you? Good grief! Zombie swarm! Zombie swarm! We're checking mineral, we're checking protein tub. They're at a mineral. They're hitting it pretty hard. Alright, this is about a week old. They've got about a quarter of it eaten. That's good. Hitting the salt. Coming in hot. Get back. Whoa. Oh, man. I'm trying to YouTube. I can't see nothing except red flash. Good grief. All right, we just put out 100 pounds of mineral for them. We're gonna finish feeding them so they'll leave me alone. We got all the cattle fed. Still not too hot yet, so we're on to the next one. Damn horses got in the shop. As you can see, we're still waiting on bay doors. Poo-poo. More poo-poo, more poo-poo. Look at all the poo-poo. They're squeezing through my gates. And I guess I just added clean up horse poo-poo to the list. Of course, you always gotta get ready to do whatever you need to do. Getting some primer. Got some fast drying wet PVC cement. Ooh, it's not even hardened up yet. Bonus. I think that line over there is 1.5 inches. So I'm gonna do some digging through my supply over here. I'm trying to think, what do we need? What do we need? Elbow. I've only got 45s, no 90s. Sweet. Let's see. I may need a couple collars. What else? Here's some line, maybe a short little piece of, that should be enough. It's not a long water line, it's just an important one. I can't believe I'm pretty sure I got a 45 or a 90 degree elbow that's busted, which is probably the most important thing that I could have found. But what do you know? Oh, booyah! That's why every time I get, oh, that's 1.25 inches. I was wrong, y'all. Ding dong. I'm not a professional plumber. I think this is all 1.25 inches. Yeah. All right, what else can I grab so I don't have to make 47 trips? We'll go ahead and grab another one. All right, we got all our material, and I hear horses headed this way. They love getting in the shop. I usually don't even keep feed in here. There's nothing in here for them. Oh, they're nibbling on the feed truck already. I can hear them. Oh, nope, it's just lumpy. Dude, that's concrete. And you've already been fed, you giant freaking titty baby. Got my water hose run from the well house here. I just left her running all night. My poor baby bulls, they was thirsty, so and it ain't gonna hurt the ground any, that's for sure. Look at that, nice and cool and fresh. There's a few little trees trying to grow up around my well house over here. We're gonna cut them down and clear them out and make some room and try to get in here and get some water flowing. I really like to use organic camera stands because it's better for the environment. So I've got you set on a pile of rocks. We got the area nice and cleaned up. Giving us something to work in. You can hear I got water running, that's that hose. So we're gonna go ahead and shut the water off to the hose. That's 1 inch pipe, not 1.25 inches, so I already messed something up. I grabbed the wrong size, so I'll have to go back to the shop, but if you don't go back to the shop more than once, then you're a dang genius scientist guy. But go ahead and check this out. Open this other valve just a hair. Oh yeah. She's flowing that faucet. So we're gonna shut this back off. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get a lot of this
cut out and cleaned up, and that way when we come back, all we have to do is reinstall. I don't know, let's do it. Actually, before I forget, I'm gonna walk over here to the power pole and go ahead and shut the power off to it. That way, just in case I gotta be an electrician while I'm plumbing, I don't get zippity-doo-dah zapped and fried like, not Harry, but the other one on Home Alone, where he goes, "Ah! Ah! Ah!" I don't want to be that guy. All right. Shut them both off just to be safe. We're gonna go ahead and do a little demo breakdown destruction. Best thing we could possibly do is get this apart without making more work for ourselves. But we know how that goes, don't we? All right, what I'm gonna do is, I'm probably gonna cut it right here at the end, leave as much pipe as possible. I can always cut off, but I can't add more unless I throw a collar in there, and that makes things even more wonky. Less connections, the better. And of course, I'm left-handed, so this makes everything even more impossible. And of course, the water that drained out of the pipe earlier is right on the ground where I'm at, and I gotta lay right in it. So, here we go. Get out of my shop, don't you know it's dove season? I'm gonna put a little thread sealant on this bad boy. Get that screwed in first. Yeah, I did have to go back to the shop again, like I knew I was gonna have to. It was all 1 inch. You want to get it tight, but not too tight, right? Don't want to crack that sucker and ruin everything. All right, boys and girls. That'll do, pig. Let's go ahead and put a little primer on this. Crack her open. A little cleaner. By the way, y'all, I'm not a professional. I'm just a DIY, saving money kind of guy. Jack of all trades, like most of my fellow people in ag tend to be. All right. Lube her up real good. All right, let's always twist it on. There we go. Ooh, she's drying quick. All right. Bueno. Get out of here, wasp. Frick off. Get on. I ain't got time for that. Oh, we're overflowing now. Alright, so in typical Bill Perkins fashion, I screwed the pooch. I thought I had a lot more play here to be able to lift this and put this here, so I left this a little long. So, what I'm gonna do now is cut this and throw another collar in and bring it up a little higher and put that down on there. Alright, so instead of the saw, we're switching over to these good old PVC cutters here. And they make me nervous, especially around old and worn out PVC, because I like to grip it and rip it, and most of the time my cutter's a little janky, so it just cracks the PVC instead of cutting it nice and crisp like. So we're going to take her extra slow. Alright, I think we're divvied in there enough now. Go ahead and dive in. Be a man about it, that's what my father always said. I think we'll have a good cut here. Okay. Of course, this sucker's still full of water. See, look. Anyway, yeah, we got a heat advisory today, which is actually kind of nice because usually we have an extreme heat advisory. And so we're sitting at about, with the heat index, it's about 104 degrees. So we're getting our suntan on. Yes. A little shake and bake, a little extra crispy. How do you like your prairie chicken or whatever? Whatever the Aussies say. Gila monsters. Alright, so back with the glue. I sure hope I don't jack this up a second time because I just don't want to do that. Dirty, dirty, dirty. That's a Fez quote from that 70s show. He used to say that. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. One of me and the wife's favorites. Alright, this is going to take some finagling here. We got to get her lubed up and we got to get moving here. Cause she sure is fast drying, boys. Fast drying for sure. Alright, let's wrap that up. Alright, find our hole here. Come on, baby. Son of a gun. Pretty sure my glue's already dried back out. Hi, what a mess. What a friggin' mess. I guess I never admitted to being a plumber, did I? After some serious finagling, we got her put together. There's the final product. We're gonna go ahead and pump the water to her. See if she holds. We're gonna give her the beans. Open her wide up. Oh, little grasshopper approval. Oh, I see a fountain over there at the water trough. Let's test our faucet. We've got flow, heavy flow. So I know the floating stuff's busted on this water trough, which is down at the bottom of it, but it looks like we got water flowing. Ooh, that's cold and crispy. All right, I call that great success. So we're gonna clean up. We're gonna put the lid back on top of the well here, and we're gonna call it good and move on to the next. So I swapped pickups, got in the old Dodge. I gotta unload some wood off the bed of this thing so I can drive it to town down 35 and not have to worry about people getting final destinations. So I'm gonna unload this. I'm gonna pop in and say goodnight to the girls because I won't be back till late, and I'm headed off to Baker Bats. Go build some wooden baseball bats.
smooth. Still got to cut the ends off and then cup it. This is ready for paint. Just wrapped up making bats. I don't know what time it is, but it's time to go home. Mama's got some supper waiting for me when I get home. These late nights always bum me out because they're going to be asleep. But I got about an hour drive ahead of me. As they say, there's no rest for the wicked. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Don't let this giant forehead scare y'all away. Love you. Kisses.